I'm gonna wear Jim out.
You better if you want to stay on my payroll. How about we buy his loyalty?
Won't work. He's so clean, he shines.
He has to know he's vulnerable. He must have a weakness. Women, drugs, gambling.
You find one. You let me know.
I think I have.
That's a little better. But I swear I am never going to shake another hand the rest of my life.
One of the hazards of campaigning, darling.
Yeah. Well, if I start kissing babies, you make sure you shoot me, all right?
Well, you kiss the babies, and I'll kiss the ladies.
Oh.
Whenever some lonely lumberjack in the high, high mountains of Carbon County chops down a tree, I jump on a stump and I ask that wood chopper if he'd like to mark his ballot for me. 'Cause we believe in trees and we believe in lumber. We believe in the family. In my straw hat I'm hanging posters in the park. Will some reporter give me the third degree? Pulling legs, clapping back, shaking hands, kissing babies. Honesty's the best policy.
I've been praying over chicken at the Rotary Club, and I've been praying over chicken at the BPOE. I've been eating rubber chicken for a month of Sundays. Now I wish someone would say a prayer for me.
We give away buttons and bumper stickers, T-shirts and tickets and banners for free. Pulling legs, clapping back, shaking hands, kissing babies. Honesty's the best policy. When I go upstairs to that big rally in the sky and wait for that final decree, I'll be shaking hands with the old gatekeeper, saying, buddy, won't you vote for me?
We believe in gates and we believe in keepers. We believe in your right to disagree. Pulling legs, clapping back, shaking hands, kissing babies. Honesty's the best policy.
Honesty's the best policy.
Daniel, guess what? The Alamo called. He got a job, and there's gonna be a record producer there too.
I guess they don't dig it.
Well, how do you know that, Red? They're not even listening. Excuse me, y'all mind putting down our instruments?
Well, the boys and I thought we'd take over for a while.
No, I don't think that's such a good idea, mister.
Hey, pal, the way you play, you could stand a lesson.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Look, I said give me...
You don't want to hear me, and I can't stand listening to you. There's only one thing left.
You expecting somebody?
No.
I got it.
Adam.
Got a present for you. Your little brother and his friend started a drunken fracas over at the Alamo.
That's a darn lie.
You tell him to calm down now, before I have to book him.
They broke our equipment and just whipped up on us.
Think you could take those cuffs off?
You hold on to him.
Honey, why don't you get him upstairs, clean him up?
Come on, I want to get something on that face.
Do a number on us and we take the rap.
Daniel did not start that fight. You know it.
Plenty of witnesses say he did.
All of them working for Toby, I suppose.
Oh, you're lucky. It's not pressing charges.
You know, the two of you make quite a team.
You accusing me of something, Adam?
If I had a day, I'd make a list.
I say we roll on up the Alamo and bust a few hits.
Down for that.
That's exactly what we can't do. We'd be playing right into their hands. We go after Toby and Buck clamps down on us.
Oh, so we just let him get away with it. Is that it?
Buck has his way of doing things, and we have ours. I happen to think our way is a little better. That's why I'm running for sheriff, remember? I say we talk to Charlie first. We go to the Alamo looking for revenge. All we're doing is sinking to their level. What do you say, Crane?
So you keep making speeches like that, there's no way you're gonna lose.
Adam McFadden, isn't it?
I just want you to know that beating up my brother doesn't change a thing. I'm staying in the race, and I'm gonna beat Buck.
I wouldn't bet the ranch on that.
No, I would. And the first thing I do as sheriff is close you down and run you out of the county.
It's a mighty big threat.
It's no threat. Think of it as a campaign promise.
Well, the thing is, you ain't sheriff yet. Now, the same thing that happened to your brother could happen to you.
So you're the one who assaulted Daniel, is that it?
Your brother was looking for trouble, and so were you. Maybe you want to make a citizen's arrest right now, Mr. McFadden.
He won't have to. I'll do it for him. Chuckle, you're under arrest. That goes for you three, too.
On what charge?
Assault and battery. I just heard it myself. Thanks, Dad.
Does Buck know you're here?
Does it matter?
How could you let him walk out like that?
Had no reason to hold him.
I swore out a complaint.
I realize Jocko and the boys got a little carried away, but no real harm was done. Come on, Charlie, whose side are you on?
Adam was right about you all along.
That boy's gonna find himself between a rock and a hard place.
Not if I can help it. I really thought the only thing that Buck was interested in was being a good sheriff. He suckered me right on down the line.
Well, he had us all fooled, Charlie.
Well, you follow a mule long enough, you're bound to get kicked in the head.
The question is what do you do when you wake up?
Tell you what we're gonna do, Brian. We're gonna send that crook into retirement. At one time, Buck was a good sheriff, but he just went bad.
You got that right.
Good to have you on our side, Charlie.
Yeah, it's where I belong from the start.
You aren't gonna believe what I found out in Stockton.
What? Where do you hear this?
Wentworth Pesticides is a dummy corporation set up by BGT Enterprises. You know what the BGT stands for? Ben G. Toby. He's been the one who's been dumping this parathion. And that the fellas had plenty of run-ins with the law, too, with things like receiving stolen goods, illegal gambling, bribing public officials.
That's the man Buck's doing business with.
Want to see him talk his way out of this one?
I wouldn't put it past him. We have no evidence that Buck and Toby are into anything illegal. Well, without proof, we have nothing. That's circumstantial evidence.
He's right.
Charlie, do you think Buck's gonna win this election?
I think it's too close to call. But if you vote for the same person often enough, it gets to be a habit. Around here.
So, what do we do?
I don't know. Somehow we gotta prove that Buck's on Toby's payroll. I'd sure like to get a look at Toby's books.
Yeah. Well, I don't think a judge is going to give you a search warrant.
Maybe I could pay the Alamo an unofficial visit.
Oh, hey, wait a minute.
One of the reasons I'm running against Buck is because he's breaking the law.
I'll lose.
Well, so be it. All right, you're the boss.
Listen, partner, I know where you're going and I want in.
No way. That's that phony drunk arrest Buck would like to hang you out to dry if he found you in the Alamo again.
Oh, and what's gonna happen to you, Superman? These guys happen to play for real if you haven't noticed.
All right. If Buck wins, this whole county loses. Now, I don't want to stand around and watch Murphys get ruined by people like Ben Toby, understand?
I don't want to stand around and watch Murphys.
All right, listen. I've just got to do this my way, all right? On my own. Understand?
Crane, don't you get caught. You don't want your big brothers having to bust you out.
Not a chance, man. I'll be back in less than an hour, I promise.
1 hour.
Promise.